And I think we're live. Look at that. Ain't that sexy? Ain't that but a bitch? Let's go over to the YouTubes. Let's see it. Oh, yikes. You guys don't need to be seeing that. Holy moly. There's just titties and tattoos. Why is that popping up? In my... Did you pay attention to the gold she sold? Why is that popping up in my algorithm? That's so fucking weird. I don't be looking at stuff like that. Alright, here we go. Ooh, hold on. Let's mute it. I be saying some wild shit. We gotta mute it. Alright. Before we jump into anything, it's very important that you guys understand today we're going to be drinking the 45th Parallel. It is a bourbon that's been finished in a maple syrup barrel. It's aggressively okay. It's not the best bottle. I like the bottle shape. I like the 45 and the line going straight through it. The design of the bottle is great. I love the leather strap right here. That's kind of cool, kind of fun, right? It's got the Master Distiller's signature on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's kind of cool, kind of sexy, right? It's just okay. And it's a screw top. Not a huge fan of, especially when we're talking about bourbon, right? So I'm a bit of a snob. And if you have a screw top on your bourbon, it just automatically makes me think of cheap bourbon. I'm not sure why. The only exception when it comes to screw tops is Japanese whiskey. For whatever reason, a lot of that shit, screw top. I don't know why. I don't make the rules. I just notice them and point them out. Trying to get comfortable, figure out where we want to be. I think we're just going to be like right here. I think. Recommended lobby? Hell yeah. Good? It's good. It is aggressively okay, as I've said before. The nose is good. You can smell the maple. You can smell the caramel. Was it worth the money that I paid for it? I don't remember how much I paid. I want to say I paid like $40 for it. I think I paid $40. Hopefully I only paid $40. Not bad. Really not bad. I've had better maple, though. I really have. Cool. I think, honestly, guys, I really think we're just grinding Chetacabra. Chetacabra? You know, the guy from Monster Hunter 4? I think that's all we're doing. Which is fine, you know? Fuck. Why do we need to do anything other than that? Damn it. This person's a higher hunter rank than me. That's gay. Oh. Whoa. That's crazy. Some of these armor outfits, I don't even know how you made that. It's very cool. This dude's pretty sick too. Look at this guy. He's straight vibing. Look at this. Look at this dude. I like his outfit too. Oh, he's got the red and green eyes. Cool, cool. I mean, not as clever as my guy, right? My guy's pretty sick. Got the white and black combination. I don't know. I'm a huge fan. Gotta admit, huge fan. Event quests. Tongue-tied. Jetacabra. Accept and depart. Oof. Yeah, like I said, it's passable. It's like something I'd buy. Like, I don't necessarily regret buying it, but it's not something I would search for either, you know? Even if I saw it on the shelf again, I probably wouldn't pick it up. There comes a point when your collection is so large that there are certain bottles where even if you got it for like $20, you still wouldn't buy it because it's like that's taking up space. And I've got a lot of bourbon bottles, and I just do not have the space for everything. And in fact, right now, because of lack of space, I have an entire China hutch filled to the brim with glass bottles. I'm currently in the process right now of building a wall in my basement so that I can put all these bottles on shelves and make it look presentable, but I still don't know if I'll have enough room for everything. So, whatever. This is one of those bottles where even if I saw it on the shelf for like $15, it's like, I mean, yeah, it's not bad. Like, literally, it's not bad. Like, I don't regret buying it. Like I said before, nice bottle, but I probably would never buy it again. And also, I'm sorry, you just lose me when there's a screw top. Like, really? Come on, man. But, you know. And I've got kind of like a... sorry. Like, I'm thinking about stuff. Like, I've got really high expectations when it comes to bourbon that's been finished in maple syrup barrels. 291M, maybe one of the best maple finishes of all time. And right below 291M is this nice little Iowan distillery called Cedar Ridge. They have a really, really good maple syrup bourbon finish. Bourbon finish in maple syrup barrels. It's so good. The barrel proof is. The standard one is not. And that's kind of the funny thing about finishing your bourbon in a maple syrup barrel. You almost want to do the barrel proof so that the proof kind of balances out the sweetness, you know? So, I don't know. Just my opinion. Obviously not a blender or a distiller. I'm just speaking to my tastes. I thought I timed that properly, but I did not. Dude, let's just kill this thing. Like, why is this thing still alive? Alright, whatever. Let's chase after it. Is that directly in my face when I put it there? Is he gonna go to bed? No, he's not. Oh, yes, he is. How much damage do you think we got? Do you think we can pull off? Oh, fuck. I whiffed it. I whiffed it. Oh, that's so much worse. There we go. What if we do something like that? Is that better? That might be better. Right? I'm messing around with the mic. I'm not even playing right now. This quest has gone on 3 minutes longer than it should. Yeah, I mean, that looks good, I guess. Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Let's scoot in, though, huh? Shall we scoot in? There we go. I think that should look okay. Oh, cast a lure. Yeah. Go fishing on dry land. That's exactly what I want to do. Like, it's okay. It's literally just okay. I have a... I know somebody who recently paid $180 for a bottle of Blanton's. And he was just happy to have a bottle. And he's like, hey, Grim, do you want me to pick you up a bottle? And I was like, no. I've had Blanton's in the past. It's not great. There was once a time where I saw Blanton's for like $90 and I didn't pick it up. I do kind of regret it because instead of picking up that Blanton's, I picked up Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, and what else did I pick up? I picked up quite a few different things. They were kind of special things, right? They were decent bottles, but ultimately, I feel like I probably should have bought that Blanton's. I have yet to see it for under 300 for under 3 digits since then. So that was definitely a mistake on my part. The problem is I've had Blanton's before, and it's like a $60 bottle. I'm serious, guys. It's like $60. Paying $80 is just feels excessive. I don't know. The way that I look at it is this. For $80, I can get much better bourbon. To me, it's all about comparing, right? It's why I don't buy Elijah Craig barrel proofs anymore. Because this barrel proof right here, $30. $30 for that barrel proof, right? Elijah Craig barrel proof, depending on the flight, depending on the location, in the warehouse, it can be anywhere from 50 to 100, right? So when you think about it like that, in terms of 50 to 100 for Elijah Craig, which, don't get me wrong, love Elijah Craig, but when you can get Desert Colt for $30, it's like, why even bother? I don't know. That's just kind of my perspective right now on bourbon. It's so overpriced right now. I'm hoping the market kind of like dies down a little bit. But I mean, everyone's getting into bourbon, so that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. But it'll die. It'll die. What? I thought I timed that right. I definitely didn't time that one right. It's okay. Ooh, nice dodge. That was that evade extender. It actually did something. dang it. How's this thing not dead yet? Come on, just frickin' die, dude. No one even loves you, bro. Yeah, so when you're calculating bourbon, it's one of those things where it's like, if it's got like a truly unique flavor that you can't find anywhere else, theoretically, you can't put a price on that, especially if you like it. However, if it's like a standard bourbon where I'm not saying bourbon at all tastes the same. But if it's got like a standard flavor profile with not a whole lot special going on, it's all about the pricing. The pricing. And you gotta compare it to other bourbons. And that's why Blanton's just, the secondary market, like, makes that bottle pointless, you know? I want to own it just to have it on the shelf. It's a sexy bottle, sexy topper. That's cool. But, like, fuck me, bro. I'm not spending $120, which I've seen it for $120. I've seen it for $140. Seen it for like $80 or $90. Should have picked it up when I saw it for that. I don't know why I didn't. Because now that place that I saw it at is like pricing the fuck out of everything now that they own. I should have picked that Blanton's up and I didn't. And I'm kicking myself. I really am. Because I should have bought that. But it's like, fuck me, you know. I can get many barrel proofs for $90. Many barrel proofs. Really good barrel proofs for $90. Now, it's $180 and it's full proof Blanton's, which has got to be a thing. I can't imagine it not being a thing. I could see spending $180 for a foolproof Blanton's, right? Like, I could see that. But just the standard juice? Get out of here. What is it, like 92 proof? That was a particularly good sip. I enjoyed that. Alright, are we gonna relax a little, dude? Oh, stretch out those legs? Oh yeah, no, this is truly living life. Just got done working a 12-hour shift. So, feeling pretty good about life. There we go. Yeah, this should be fine. This is good. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, this is freaking fantastic. Look at that. Okay, I'm lowering it right there. Okay, so we're gonna move it just a tad like that. And hopefully that's good. Support desk. Oh, my limited bounties. I guess because a week went by, huh? Complete 5 quests, rank 1 star or higher. Well, I just completed 2 quests, and it has not counted. Complete 3 quests in Basin. Hunt 5 large high-rank fangs, beasts. Hunt 3 tempered monsters, ranked 5 or higher. Complete all research. Okay. 4 days and 11 hours to get this shit figured out? Well, let's fucking go! Quest in the Basin. So, We'll just do quests in the base. Ooh, let's do this quest. Hell yeah. Should have done this before I started the quest. I know. Rookie mistake. There we go. I think that's all we need to do. We got tranks. We got traps, which we will be using the traps. Just because we're fighting two monsters. Gotta save on time, and we'll be using a trank on one of them for sure. Oh, it works. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, buddy. Alright, buckaroo. You're like a big Bacerus, or Bacerus, or whatever they're called. Dude, you're so loud and obnoxious. Like, sit the fuck down. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. He was not happy with those hits. And I whiffed it. Did he seriously touch me? It didn't feel like he touched me. Gonna crack your skull open, boy. Show you what a real man is made out of. Crack your back, don't come back. Pop, pop. Of course I did it. Did you think I wasn't gonna do it? Oh, that was nice. Oh yeah, I'll take that any day of the week. Look at the horns on this guy. Stun him. Come on, knock him out. Oh, I bet that hit would have knocked him out. There we go. That's what I was looking for. You can yell and roar all you want, my dude. I'm still gonna kill you. Oh, that's cute. You rolled. Fuck him up. What? I don't like that attack, like, at all. That attack is so misleading. You're like, he's attacking me with his tail, but he's all the way over there. I don't gotta move. Well, it turns out you do have to move. Because that tail attack is just a red herring. He's about to fuck you up with a crazy twirl. And you ain't gonna be expecting it because you already assumed his attack missed. Uh-oh. There we go. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Oh, did I just break his horn? Hell yeah. Fuck this dude. Why aren't you Diablos? Why aren't you Diablos? Diablos is a much cooler monster, at least in my opinion. I'm a Diablos fanboy for sure. I've always been like that too. So my top favorite monster is a Leviathan, Wyvern, Ligarius, Laggy. That's one of my favorite. Is my super favorite. I'm a super fan. After Laggy, I think I really am gonna have to go like with Rathalos. Right? Pretty good monster. Pretty A tier. There's a reason he's been in like every single game. In fact, I think he's literally been in every single game. He's just the GOAT. He's classic. Can't argue with it. After Rathalos, Diablo. Diablo takes the cake for me. Always has. I love me some Diablo. Oh man, didn't get my attack off soon enough. Come on. Come on. Oh, whoa. I should give up. Is it 8 o'clock already? Okay. Alright. I gotta text my boss. Union meeting. I need to talk to him and get some clarification on the scheduling policy. A lot of my coworkers, there's a lot of confusion with how the scheduling works, and it feels like they're usurping seniority, which is upsetting a lot of people. So I'm gonna try and schedule a meeting with him so that we can iron out the details and figure out what's going on. Because as of right now, nobody knows the rule. And we just want the rule. We want it written out. Because, like, heroics, thanks. Holy smokes. Because it's like, you know, you can't really discuss whether you want something or you want to get rid of it if the rule doesn't really exist, right? So we just want clarification. And not only do we want clarification on the policy itself, but we would also like to understand the reasoning as to why it's switched. The quote that they like to use is senior may, junior must, meaning that in the situation of overtime, the senior may stay over if he so pleases, but the junior must stay over. So it makes sense. It goes based off of seniority, and someone who's been at the company longer should have preferential treatment, at least in my opinion. But it seems like they've changed the policy, but not officially. And they've like not released like a statement or an explanation. So everybody's getting conspiratorial, everyone's assuming malice, right? And it's like, hey, we don't even know the rules. Can we just at least know the rules? Know the rules and the reason and the logic? That's all we want. So I'm going to be texting him right after this fight, and I'm going to be like, hey man, can I like schedule a meeting with you so we can talk about this? Because people are fucking upset. And you're probably like, dude, why? You of all people, why are you the one that has to do it? You've not been working there that very long. I have to do it because somehow, against all the odds, I was elected by my coworkers to be the union rep or the union steward, depending on what you want to call it. It's kind of a funny story too. I woke up to a text message from one of my older coworkers, and he said, "Hey man, do you mind if I put your name down on this list?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." I didn't think I was gonna win, right? There's no way I was gonna win. I'd only been working there like, what, 5 years? No, 4 years at that point. I didn't think I was going to win it. Well, lo and behold, I won. So now I've just kind of been thrusted into this position. I mean, I deserve it because I should have said no, but I didn't. But I'm going to be honest, it's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it. You get to learn a lot about human behavior, and you also get to learn a lot about your coworkers, and it's really fascinating to see these different systems interacting with each other, with people having different interests. The company has the self-interest of not paying us money, and we, as people who work for the company, have the self-interest of making as much money as possible. So it's kind of cool to be a part of that process and watch it like balance out. In theory, it should balance out. It doesn't always. And I've joined at a very unique time because we're about to renegotiate our contract. The last contract we did was 6 years, which is bad. That is bad news, Bears. Bad news, Bears. Contracts should not be 6 years long. And the reason they shouldn't be 6 years long, or at least in my opinion, is because how can you prepare for something like COVID, right? So here's the deal. We have an annual raise every May. And that annual raise has historically kept up with inflation. But because of COVID throwing a monkey wrench in the whole system, our wages no longer make up for COVID. So we're going to try and negotiate something that's a little bit more fair for us, because at the end of the day, the longer that you work at a company, the less you make. That doesn't make any sense. So, plus property taxes in our town have recently gone up. Just like, not just the grocery store, but just living in general. It's becoming more and more expensive, so our wages should match that, So I'm excited to be a part of negotiations. I've discussed with just about everybody in our department what they would like to see in the new contract, and without a doubt, everyone's top number one priority is more money, and hopefully the union is able to understand the importance of getting us those annual raises to keep up with inflation, because that's the thing that matters the most to the people in my department. What's interesting is I'm a part of, I should probably not say what union, but the union that I'm a part of at the place that I work covers a bunch of other different departments that have different priorities. So it's going to be interesting to watch us all balance out our differing perspectives on what we want to see from the new contract. And, of course, the company... I think my wife just left. without saying goodbye to me. That's so sad. Hey, what's up, babe? Are you up? Yeah, finally. We've been waiting all game for that to happen. Uh-oh, he's angry. He's angry. Sharpen my hammer. Hammer time. Hammer time. This lava level kind of reminds me of Monster Hunter Rise. It really does. Except the lava level in Monster Hunter Rise, I think, is definitely more dynamic and varied. Because part of that level or map takes place on top of a volcano. Is there are there two Rathians here? Or is that a Rathalos? That's okay, that's a Rathalos. Alright. So I felt like the other map was definitely way more dynamic. This oil well basin, I think, completely takes place underground. So there's less variety here. There's definitely different terrain, which is varied terrain, which is super important, I suppose. But it would have been nice to see like more interesting areas, I guess. Like if I remember correctly, the lava map in Monster Hunter Rise also had like an oasis. It had like a water part of it. It also had like a cave and a bunch of other really cool things. Are you whistling at me or the dog? Oh, that itches. You ever have a spot in between your fingers, like directly in between your fingers, that itches? I suppose mostly people get it on their like toes or their feet. But I sometimes get that itch right in between fingers. It's fucking weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think we're probably going to have to call it after this quest. Unfortunately, I got some real adult life stuff to handle. And my wife has work later today, and she just woke up, so I should probably spend some time with her before she heads out. Dude, this guy's just picking fights with everything. He's an angry monkey. Oh, you know what I should have done that I didn't do? That was so stupid of me. Oh, I'm retarded. I should have used my lucky voucher. I probably would have gotten more hunter marks. And I believe this quest would have fit the parameters to get Hunter Mark 3. Let's find out. No, only Hunter Symbol 2. Sharp Jewel. A decoration that grants the protective polish skill. Is that one I want to add? No, I think I've already got KO on my number 3 slot. I already got KO on my number 3 slot, so definitely won't be adding that. Alright. Titty Tat, where you at? Okay, there we go. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Alright.